So Paul picked up a crucial 3 points today. What are your thoughts about today's game?
It was a tough game, wasn't it? It was never going to be an easy game. I knew that coming here. Obviously the pitch and the conditions are always a leveller, but then again I've seen this pitch in a worse condition than what it is today, so it didn't really lend to a footballing match, and to be fair, I thought 1874 equipped themselves very well to going down with 10 men. I thought their performance was outstanding to a man, and they made life difficult for us. I thought the standing keeper made at least 3 outstanding saves to thwart us from getting a second in the first half, and certainly scoring in the second half. So a bit more composure. We may have scored some more, but it was all about getting the 3 points today.
When they went down to 10 men, did we make the pitch wide enough, do you think?
Yeah, I think we tried to get Jay Verma on the ball. I mean, you should see his legs after that first half. He was getting chopped all over the place, and I did feel that some of the decisions from the referee were a bit crazy in the first half, I've got to say, and I got a little bit of a telling off from the linesman. We just didn't seem to be getting the decisions our way, where I thought there was a few fouls that should have been ours that weren't. But you know what, I asked the lads at half time, before we kicked off, I asked them to just put a shift in. We did. We got ourselves a goal. We started brightly. We did the right things in the first half, and second half was no different.
Do you think the back four keeping the clean sheet today, bringing out the try to be some confidence going forward?
Yeah, every game that we play, we're going to get stronger. We've still got a lot of things to learn. The lads are new in 6 players, so yeah, it's all looking good. We're not fully there in respects to how we would like to play, but today didn't offer us that opportunity to play football. It was a difficult conditions. Certainly in that first half we had the wind and a bit of rain, and we were going uphill, so it was a difficult game, and their 7 was finding pockets which we had to try and close up. And even with 10 men, I thought they were a decent side, and they put in a really good shift.
Was there any thought of moving Jake into the middle and putting Eden out wide, so you can have Jake in the middle for getting on the crosses?
No, we didn't look to change that at all. But I don't think there was anything wrong with our shape and the way that we were playing. We just needed to take the chances when they came, and we were up against a keeper that was a standing keeper that was on his day. If we'd have got the second goal, I think maybe the floodgates might have opened. But whilst it was 1-0, there was still an opportunity for him to stay in the game, and we allowed that to happen for a long period of the match. And the chances, instead of just having that bit of composure, like a couple of times Danny Edwards arrived too early when the ball's been cut back, and if he times his run, which we said at half time, a little bit better, he gets that opportunity to run onto the ball and strike it. And they're all things that we're trying to learn as we go along, but I've said that before, we haven't got time. These games are coming and we've got to win them, as well as sort of like try and make sure the team gel. So it's a tough period, but we're doing the things that we need to do, and we're winning the games. And today was a must-win game, 3 points, and whether it's a scruffy 1-0 or a very good 4-5-0, it makes no difference. We've got 3 points on the board.
Was it good to see the players go over to the fans at the end of the game?
Yeah, again, fans were brilliant. They come in numbers, don't they? It was fantastic to see them all behind the goal, willing the lads on. Certainly in the last 10 minutes there, they were instrumental in us keeping the ball. I heard them cheering the lads on the runs and applauding them, and that's massive for us. And certainly at the end there, when we've won the game, we can see we can see how proud they are of the lads and the shift that they've put in, and I thank them again for coming in the numbers.
Next up, we've got Vauxhall Motors on Tuesday night, the first of 3 home games on the trot. What are your thoughts about going into that game?
Well, I think they've picked up 3 points, Vauxhall Motors, today. So again, it's a game that we're at home. We'll expect a good crowd again, and one of those games that we're going to have to knuckle down and work hard. They've beaten Stalybridge today. Not an easy game for them to win, and they've done that. So they're not going to be an easy team to play against. But as I say to the lads, we have to fight our way out of this, and I think today was a big step forward for us. It doesn't matter in this league where the teams are. You've got to roll your sleeves up, you've got to work hard, you've got to be together, and the quality that we've got in our team, we've got a lot of pace, we've got a lot of ability. I'm sure, we'll kick on.